Good morning, everyone. It is September 22nd, 2025, and this is Walking the Dirt Roads with Donna. Although at this stretch here is kind of paved, but I'm getting up to the dirt road. All right, so I'm gonna make some changes. I because of some of the current events and world events and what have you, I, dabbled with a little bit of putting some political thoughts and what have you on my YouTube page. Well, I actually lost somebody, lost a follower. So I'm not going to do any political stuff or anything on my YouTube page. I'm going to just stick with dirt roads and talking about life. And I thought I saw a deer off in there, but as you can tell, this field here is really, it's grown up. But anyways, so no more of that on my YouTube page. And here we are on the dirt road. So my YouTube page is going to stay strictly dirt roads, life events, and things like that. Speaking of life events, I finally got 2 sewing machines. So I'm gonna, I've got so my son got me one from the store, and my son and his wife, and then my friend and her husband got me one. It's his mother's machine, but that one needs a little bit of work with the bobbin. I mean, it may be just user error, human error, and I don't know what I'm doing with that, and I'm putting it in backwards or whatever. But yeah, so I'm just going to take that machine to somebody who knows how to do the bobbin on that particular machine, and that'll get straightened out. It may also be the tension on it, so I'll get that straightened out. So I've got one that I can use all the time, and it's also a small quilt, tabletop quilting type machine, so I can actually get some smaller quilted items done. Now, I'm not going to try to, quilt any big quilts, and, so that'll work. Sounds like a truck's coming this way. I do believe a chicken feed truck came through earlier, but I hear it. Anyways, and it's also very cloudy, as you can tell, and it's kind of misty a bit. That's why I'm trying to get this video done right now. So anyways, so that takes care of the situation with the sewing machine, and then I will be able to get back onto my various projects and make some progress with that. That's a big truck. That's the big feed truck. I'm going to put you on pause and I'll be right back. And there we go, and it just went past. See? Okay. So the quilting, will be done. I can get that all done. This past Saturday, me, my husband, my son, his wife, and the kids, and my daughter went down to the lake, and we all had a pretty good time. There was a little bit of bickering back and forth, a little bit of yelling, and but oh well, things like that. It's just going to get worked out. I pray, good Lord, work that out. So, anyways, Um, Everybody else seems to be doing pretty good. I did find out that my sister-in-law had surgery to have some repair work done around her hip, and I think the recovery is going pretty well on that. Um, so yeah, things are looking good. So any political stuff's going to be put on my Facebook page, and I'm going to keep this channel strictly on the dirt roads. Um, this coming week, I have nothing scheduled. Nothing is happening. I get to stay home the whole time, which is a very good thing. And plus, they're talking about rain off and on for the next few days. I want to try to get some more videos, and I'll actually try to go someplace different tomorrow. The van's doing pretty good now. Although I did get stopped by a police officer last night because we have a tail light out. So, sometimes you don't know if you have a tail light out or any of those lights out unless you get stopped. So, that's okay. When those blue lights came on, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was not doing anything wrong. I was either right at or just under the speed limit. I came to a complete stop before I started, and then boom, there's the lights. I was like, what on earth? The officer was really nice. He was like, I assure you, you is not driving crazy or anything like that. I just wanted to let you know that you have a tail light out. It's like, okay, thank you very much. And but of course, with every traffic stop, they have to do your license, your registration, your insurance, and everything of all of that was in line. So it's all good. It's all good one way or another. So, anyways, all right. So I guess that covers it. No more politics on my page, on my YouTube channel, but it will be on my Facebook channel, or my Facebook page. The wind picking up a little bit. I've got 2 sewing machines that I'm going to be able to get some stuff finished out. And I got stopped last night. Oh, one other thing, real quick. Please keep me and my husband in your prayers because our dog, but he's really my husband's dog, Grizzly. He is 14 now, I believe, give or take a month or 2. He is starting to go down now. He is about to end his little doggy race. So if you could keep us in prayer because, it's always hard when you have to say goodbye to one of your animals. Just over the past few years, we've had to say bye to Cinnamon. We had a little dog by the name of Fred, spelled P-H-R-E-D, and she was a girl, she was a girl named Fred, spelled with a P-H. And then we had to say goodbye to Scooby. And we know this, this comes and, we know this happens. We know it's part of life. But it's just so hard. So hard. But Grizzly has had a good life. He did start out rough. He had, a seizure when he was like about 5 or 6 months old. And my husband sat with him and held him and, did what he could to, keep him calm throughout that seizure episode. And then from that point on, it's just that they have just been, just bonded. We got moved out here, and Grizzly had to at first be on a runner or rope or chain top deal. And of course, when, our dogs are outside. I've been outside dogs since they've been up here, and trust me when I say we've made sure that they've had covering. We've made sure that they've had blankets and pillows and food and water and everything that they've needed, they have had. May have been just a tad late, but then of course, we've had one of our dogs, I believe it was Cinnamon, um, actually wanted to stay outside of her house while it was raining. So, I mean, you provide what they need, and then if they choose to use it, they choose to use it. But Grizzly, he's he's a bigger dog. He's a beautiful, brilliant dog. But now he's coming to his end here on this side, and then he's going to cross the Rainbow Bridge for animals, go up to God's big playhouse for dogs. But I'll let you know when that happens, because we know it's going to happen. So till next time, y'all take care. God bless. And when you can, if it ain't raining, go find a dirt road. See you next time.